everyone, welcome back to another Warhammer Fantasy 6th edition battle report. Today we have an epic showdown between the stalwart Dwarves and the twisted Cult of Slaanesh. The outer trading towns of Karak Baraz have been evacuated as the Chaos Horde draws near. Now it's up to Watch Captain Kaladin Stonefist and his warriors to hold the line and stop the cult from breaching the mountain pass. The townsfolk flee towards the safety of the hold, but Kaladin's forces must buy them time. Kaladin has assembled a formidable defence. He leads his army, a Dwarven Lord with Gromrel armour, Rune of Stone, Master Rune of Swiftness, 2 Runes of Cleaving and a Master Rune of Spite. He's joined by a Thane BSB with a Rune of Stone, 2 Runes of Iron, a Runic hand weapon and a Rune of Cleaving. Luckily for the Dwarves, on that day, there to bolster the runic defences on the towers were 2 runesmiths, one with Master Rune of Gromrel and the Master Rune of Balance, and the other with the Spell-Eater rune. The line is held by 19 Dwarven warriors with shields, 19 Dwarven warriors with great weapons, 20 Ironbreakers, 20 Slayers, a Grudge Thrower with the Rune of Accuracy, a Cannon with the Rune of Forging, and an Organ Gun. Facing them is the insidious Cult of Slaanesh, led by a High Sorceress who's level 4 with the Mark of Slaanesh, a Darkstar Cloak and the Wand of Caradon. Her Acolyte is a Sorceress who's level 2 on a Dark Steed. They are joined by a Druki Anointed who is a level 2 with the Quickening Blood and a Great Weapon. The core of the Vanguard forces are 2 units of 20 Marauders, 5 Dark Riders, 10 Shades, and supporting them is 2 Reaper Bolt Throwers, 2 Chaos Spawns, and 5 Mounted Demonettes. Standing between the cult and the hold are 2 towering fortifications, each armed with powerful Dwarven artillery, positioned to obliterate any who dare approach. The towers are the key to keeping the Chaos at bay. If they fall, the Sacred Mountain Halls will be next. On the other side, the Cult of Slaanesh, led by the Dark Sorcerers, seek to spread their twisted influence, corrupting everything in their path. Will the Dwarves, fortified by steel and stone, hold firm against the madness, or will the forces of Slaanesh tear down the defences and breach the mountain pass? Stick around and see who emerges victorious in this clash of wills as iron meets corruption in this battle for survival. Let's dive in.
Right, go on then, Harry.
Hi everyone.
Gonna tell everyone what mission and then tell us your deployment.
Sure. Okay, so we're playing Breakthrough from the 6th edition rulebook. The principal idea of that is you've got an attacker and a defender. I'm the attacker, Ryan's Dwarves are the defenders, and I have to get, I think, 1/3 of my points cost in units through to Ryan's deployment zone by the 5th turn of the game. In terms of my deployment, I've gone for, my army is predominantly good at doing speedy things, so I've gone for fast movers on the flanks, enough infantry in the middle to move forward and have good contact and equivalency with his melee units, and then just in the middle, making the most of it out the hill, my bolt throwers. In terms of strategy, I think I'm going to try and push forward.
And be much quicker than me in every single way.
Get charges, create some overwhelm, and use a combination of sort of coy, ranged and magic to sort of try and weaken some of these big durable blocks of dwarves. I don't have much AP in the whole army, so we've got to try and do the damage. Yeah, we're only -2, but that's about it. Everything else has no AP, besides just 1 on this cav. So I've got to try and make it work. So yeah, that's the challenge, is how to get around the back of these dwarves, basically. I've also got 1 little unit of skirmishers here.
Sneaky Shade's been hiding out in the house.
Exactly, out of line of sight. They've been in the house, come out first turn is the idea. Yeah, I won the roll-off, so I'll be going first, see how Ryan gets on through the onslaught of Dark Elf magic and shooting.
Hopefully I can defend the magic. The shooting, not so sure. So, because we hadn't picked the scenario before I made the table, my nice hill in the corner was actually outside of 12. So we graciously agreed that the dwarves can have a grudge thrower and a cannon set up on the towers, defending their home. It's going to count as a hill, so it can be charged, all the rest of it. But I thought it was cool, and Harry was gracious to allow it. It's a bit Minas Tirith-like. So my deployment, I've got my great weapons with a Rune Priest on the outside. We've got the second Rune Priest and BSB in with the Ironbreakers, Organ Gun in the middle, the Lord and the standard warriors, a little bit more durable, next to them, and then the Slayers on the flank ready to just run up. And I think there might be some Chaos Spawn over there that they're interested in, so It'll take them about 5 turns to get there, but they're going to try.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to go on to your turn 1 movement.
Turn 1.
And we'll come back after movement.
Okay, so going through my first movement phase, the mounted demonettes have moved 20 inches and reformed on this flank.
Not too far.
The devoted have gone this way and landed here. The first bumper marauders have gone up 8 inches. Same with these guys. The shades have fanned out a bit. Oh, I missed one. There's one. And then the spawns moved up as far as they rolled, which was 12 and 9. And then these guys have moved up on the flank as well.
Okay.
So that's basically it.
Right. So
Now
the fun phase.
the magic phase.
The fun phase. Okay.
So I get 2 for turning up, 4 for a level 4, and 2 level 2s. Plus, I've got the Darkstar Cloak, but I think it goes to you, right?
Yeah, so because I'm a dwarf, I get 4 dispel dice. And then I have 2 rune priests, which gets me up to 6. And then I've got the rune of balance, so I take one of your power dice and turn it into a dispel dice. So I get 7, and that means you'll be on 10.
First spell, I'm going to cast a Titillating Delusions from the wizard here.
That's the level 4, that one.
That's level 4. It's an 8+ to cast, and I'm going to cast it on this unit of Ironbreakers.
And what does it do?
I pick an area, and you have to move towards it
Okay.
until it's dispelled.
An area where? Could you
Uh,
pick behind me and then I turn around?
yep.
Okay.
So
So
oh no,
first,
actually, first I'm going to cast Delectable Torture.
okay. Delectable torture.
Okay. Who's your lord?
This guy with the red cloak. here.
Okay, I'm going to cast Delectable Torture on him. He will immediately attack the unit he is with. Cast on 9+.
Okay.
So I try and cast it. It goes off on a 11 because I get +1.
Okay. And that was from the level 4.
Level 4 here.
And it can target any person on the board.
24 inches.
24. Line of sight?
It didn't say line of sight.
Okay. So do you want to check? Make sure we are 24. Should be, but angles. Yeah, loads of room. Okay. So he attacks the unit. It's 4 attacks, 4 dwarves. I don't know what his stuff does, so
You're going to find out.
yeah, okay, I'll let that one through then.
So his weapon skill 7, so hitting on 3s then.
Yeah.
So hitting on 3s, all hit.
Yeah. He's strength 6.
He's
Toughness 4.
So 2s. And 2 1s, of course.
Okay, so they are heavy armor, shield, so and that's -3, so that's just 2 dead dwarfs.
2 dead dwarfs.
Well done.
And then the same lady is going to cast the movement spell on this unit.
Mm-hmm.
This goes off on an 8. It
Failed.
does not go off.
Okay, that's good. 4 dice, and I got 7 left.
Yeah. And then get the other book out.
It's
See what
always
we can do.
It's always good. 2 booking. It's like modern 40k.
Alright, so then I'm going to cast Black Horror from this lady
Okay,
on 3 dice.
this is the one that I need to be concerned about.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Goes off on a 12, just. And I've got 1 dice left.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's just a 4 dicer. Am I going to risk it? 4 on a 12.
Yeah, comfortable.
Stopped on a
And then
18.
he's going to 1 dice chill wind at your guns.
Mm-hmm.
Need a 4 up. Oh, doesn't go
Okay.
off.
Okay, so somehow I had 3 dice left after all that.
Yeah,
So not terrible.
not too bad. Basically, not the end of the world magic phase you thought. All right, shoot him. This unit is going to shoot your unit of dwarves.
Which one? The hand weapon ones?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So he's 12 shots, and if he's within 24, which it shouldn't be.
because of deployment.
So 12 shots, multiple shots, hitting on 4s.
Yeah. So this one is 4. It's 3s normally. 4s for long range. We think that it's not a -1 for multiple shot because it's not a multiple shot weapon, it's a multiple shot type of firing.
Yeah, from what I've read, it's...
I think this one isn't multiple shot penalty, but the shades with repeated crossbows would have it if they choose to. Let us know if we're wrong, I guess. We could well be. But we're going to play it on hitting on 4s and 3s at short range.
Yep.
So
4s. Looks like about half. A bit less.
So you're doing both bolt throwers?
Yeah, both bolt throwers in the same unit. And then wounding on toughness 4.
Yeah.
So 4s. Just 2 wounds at -2.
Okay, and that was at the...
That unit, yeah.
Yeah, so 2 wounds at -2. So heavy armour and shields, so that's 4 up. So they'll have 6 up save. No, 2 more. Lots of 4s coming. 2 4s, so 2 more dwarves die. So that's 4 in total out of the unit of 20. So not quite 2 more, and it would have been a panic.
And then the last round of shooting, these guys are going to go into your slayers. Their weapon skill 4, so hitting on 3s normally.
Yeah.
Short range -1 though, so back to 4s.
Yeah.
And they get 20 shots, so there's 10 of them.
Ooh. What's the range of the
24.
24? Wow.
So at half range is 12, and they're all within 12.
Terrible.
So hitting on 4s, I think wounding on 5s though.
It's strength 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay. So the dice have failed a little bit here. I'll take it to start with.
I think it's okay for 4s. And then wounding on 5s. Killing on 5s probably, right?
Yeah, no armour, no nothing on the dwarf.
We get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 slayers dead.
Terrible dice. 6.
And I guess they're not fussed about panic or anything.
No, they are unbreakable. They do not care.
Cool.
I might care.
So with that, I think that's the end of my turn.
That was pretty terrible from the shades. 6 slayers on 5s is terrible. So we'll go on to the dwarven movement phase. The stubby legs. Gonna shuffle a little bit, maybe try and go forwards a little bit, and we'll come back once I'm finished.
Alright, we've had a camera switch over.
Yeah, we're trying something else because my hands don't work well enough to do camera and dice. So dwarf movement, there's no charges because they're very slow. So the dwarf slayers ran right up to the shades. Hopefully going to catch them eventually, but they're probably just going to run away. I was debating here. I didn't really like the bolt throwers, so I went back a bit and left the organ gun out there. And now I just need to debate whether I'm going to try and kill the shades or try and deal with the super quick demonettes over there. Concerned for my cannon and also for the rest of my force. So obviously there's no magic to do, so it's just artillery. So I'm going to have a think about some ranges and some targets, and then we can come back. Bit of deliberation. I realise the organ gun's only 18 inches, so I'm not shooting over there. I'm going to shoot the shades. The stone thrower is going to aim for the dark riders because I need to get rid of some of this speedy stuff, and I think I was saying 24 inches to the centre. So 24 inches there. I'm saying 30 inches from the baby cannon into the bolt throwers and the organ gun into the shades. So we'll start off with the stone thrower.
Okay, you said 24 inches?
Yeah, and take a measure from the stone. So 24. Okay, that's well shy.
He's a bit shy. He's landing there, but he could scatter, hopefully, into his guys. And it's staying put.
So direct
It just lands.
Just lands there.
Squish straight there.
Okay, so the cannon next. I said
30 inches towards one of these, I guess.
So
to here.
Yeah.
And
how am I so?
Ryan is mad wrong. I knew he was, but I didn't say anything because I thought it was amusing.
We're gonna add some powder.
Oh, a good 10 inches though.
So we'll go another 10.
Oh, he's doing it.
There we go. They knew, and then we're gonna roll again
for bounce.
For the bounce.
6.
So it's gonna be straight through.
It's a dream shot, straight through the bolt. And how does this work when you're shooting this sort of thing, mate?
I think it goes through the line.
Okay.
It's not a unit, so I think it hits the machine.
Okay,
so
we consulted the rulebook. We're saying it's hit
yeah,
the artillery piece and one of the crew. So what do you want to try and hit? What do you want to try and kill first?
So we'll go for the bolt thrower
Okay.
on a 2.
There you go. It's a 1, guys.
And the crew, D3 damage. So 1 crew is dead.
He's gone.
So only D3 damage as well for a dwarf cannon. So
yeah, it's not as bad as Andy's great cannons.
Scary.
And then lastly, but not leastly, hopefully, a organ gun into my shades.
So 2 shots. So strength 5.
Toughness 3, so 2s.
So that's 1, and it's at -3, I believe.
They've got no armour. Actually, they've got light armour, but it's only a 6.
Not enough. Cool. So that's the really scary
dwarf shooting. We lost a crew and a shade. Could have been worse.
Yeah, that's the dwarfs done.
Okay.
That's it,
so we finished turn 1 for the dwarves and on to turn 2 for the dark elves.
After the Slaanesh dark elf movement, we had 1 charge to declare, which is over here. The poor cannon getting wrecked by some demonettes.
Mounted demonettes.
So the only thing for this is there was a fear test.
Yeah.
So I shall roll a 7. I'm pretty sure a 7's okay.
Yeah, the stout dwarves, not bothered.
And no other charges. Horrible shuffling over this side. Well, I'll explain. The shades are moved to give me a choice. Now, if I charge here, probably need to. Before
they kept their movement to half so that they can still shoot.
Yeah. The Dark Riders come around here for my poor stone thrower. And the Spawn both got 10, coming straight forwards. Feel like there's a pincer engagement now. It's 3 quite beefy units of dwarves in the middle, who are going to just get mullered from all angles.
Hopefully, that's the idea.
Okay, so now will be your magic phase.
Magic phase. So same again. 4, 2, 2, 2, and then I lose 1 to your.
Yeah, so
you've got 1 to your thing.
10 to my 7.
All right, we're going to open up with a black horror, and we're going to put it onto this unit here from the witch over there.
Okay.
Sorceress, sorry, definitely not a witch, because apparently they hate each other according to the rulebook. Needing a 12, and we get that's a 14 in total.
14.
Because I get +1.
Okay, so I think at this point, because I've heard how bad this is, and what it's done in another game you might have played, I'm going to use my Rune of Spell Breaking from the Rune Priest. So it's an expensive, fancy dispel scroll.
Yeah.
So it's dispelled, and now we shall roll a dice on a 4-up. The spell is gone for the game.
Okay.
So,
my favourite spell this would be. This would be quite upsetting. Oh.
Okay, so that was a 6. Nice. So Black Horror's gone.
It's
so
gone.
I can forget about that.
I'm so happy to have it.
I know, but that was 50 points. It was 50 points worth it.
I think it's 50 points worth of spell loss.
Yeah.
So I think you've done alright there, to be honest.
Okay.
It's 25 points because of the spell scroll.
Yeah.
Is 25 anyway.
Yeah.
So it's 25 to get rid of a big spell in the game. I think it's worth it.
Yeah.
So now we're going to cast the spell where I get a unit to move on this unit here.
Okay.
From my sorceress here. It needs a 9 to cast, or I think it might even need an 8 to cast. Titillating Delusions cast on 8+. So let's see if we get it. Goes off on a 12 with the +1.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to try and dispel it?
So this means you pick a point and I have to move towards it.
Yes, that's right.
On 12.
All the spells in the spell book you kind of want to try and dispel.
Yeah. I'll go for 4 dice because I'm outmaneuvered anyway, so I don't want to be even more.
Even more outmaneuvered.
So no, double 1s. So that's a miss dispel. So it goes off. So where are we going?
We're going to have a move towards here.
And that is the Iron Breakers.
That is these guys.
These guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Great Weapon Dwarves.
Okay, I guess
she's seen them. She's put a nice bearded lady over near the.
Lovely. Lovely fan service lady.
Yeah, exactly. And then lastly, we're going to cast. We're going to cast on the stone thrower. A wind blast.
Okay.
It's the one that does D6 damage.
Chill wind.
Yeah, chill wind. Sorry.
Chill wind.
So I need a 4-up. It goes off on a 12 in total. 2 left.
2 left after this. Oh man, 12, 11's too much. I can't. I'm just gonna.
Okay, so D6 strength 3 hits. 1.
Okay. So,
I've got a randomise, so I think crew's 5 and 6, right?
Yep.
Hits the crew.
Yeah.
Toughness.
There'll be 4. Dwarven 4.
Okay, so 5s. Nope.
No.
Doesn't do anything.
Okay. Good.
Just trying to stop him from shooting next turn. And then last spell is going to be the same again, and we're going to shoot it on your organ gun from him.
Yep.
Again, goes off on a 4+, goes off on a 9.
I'll 3 dice it. So yeah, that is
Dispelled.
stopped.
So not too bad. We've got 1 active spell up.
Yeah. Okay.
And then lastly, the her wand goes off.
The
It's
wand.
a-
What's the wand?
It's the wand that I forgot to
Forgot
cast
to do
last
last
time?
turn.
But
What does it
it
do?
casts a strength 5 magic missile, D6 hits,
Okay.
18 inches,
Yeah.
and it casts from her, and I'll cast it onto your great weapon, guys. Yeah,
Okay. And what power level?
it's
is
power
it?
level 4.
4. Okay, so on the 4-up then, on my last dispel dice. Nope,
No.
that's a 2.
So D6 hits
Oh
for
dear.
6, and that's toughness 4,
So it'd be 3 still.
3s. All but 1,
So
5 wounds.
And strength 5.
Yeah.
So that's -2. So no armor save. So 5.
Should have cast it onto your artillery. Maybe she won in range.
Yeah, so that's 5 gone. So
It was 18 inches,
Yeah.
so I think they're well in on there.
So that will be a panic check at the end. Panic test at the end of this phase.
That's the end of the phase.
So
go ahead.
okay. That's a 10. I think they're going to be outside of General's leadership, and I don't think a Rune Priest is a 10. Oh no. Okay, so it's within the Dwarf Lord, who might be leadership 10.
That's that.
He is leadership 10, so they are okay.
Beautiful. You almost can't get dwarves to run, can you? Not bad. Okay.
I could do with them running actually a little bit quicker. It would be nice.
Yeah, just running forwards rather than backwards. Okay. So we do some shooting. These guys are going to go into the same targets your unit of dwarfs over there with your lording. They haven't moved forward, they've moved backwards, so we're definitely not any closer. So it's going to be hitting on 4s, wounding on 4s again.
Yes.
So it's going to be 12 shots. And let's see how we go. Oh, it's terrible. All of that misses. And that. Only 4. Well below average. And then 4s again. 1 wound at -2.
So
Terrible.
heavy on, yeah, 6 up. And I saved it.
And he
as well.
saved
Look
it.
at that.
There you go.
That's because they just got shot with a cannon.
Yeah, they're just
That's
bricking
why.
themselves. They've just seen one guy got turned into paste,
Yeah.
like that Shogun series, and I don't want any of it.
That's it. Okay.
But that's not the end of the shooting, although I think Ryan wished it would be. We've got shades to shoot.
Yeah, that's a bit of a problem. They
20
need to go.
more shots out the shades.
So onto the Slayers, the poor Slayers.
All the dice that I own.
Hopefully not 6 more.
So hitting on 4s. It's better. We're just trying to whittle them down. And then maybe send some...
These are cooked dice again, all the 5s and 6s in there. Don't do it again and I'll be happy.
we're going to do it again. Oh, it's nowhere near. It's just 2, which is really below average.
I'll take it.
There you go. That's all
I'll
they get.
take it.
Then lastly, we do have a combat phase this round.
Combat. So
So we
poor
have
cannon is gonna die.
5 mounts who attack first. They have poisoned attacks.
Okay.
So they wound on. So they also wound on it hits with a 6. That's how poison works in 6th edition.
Mm-hmm.
So that's one hit. I don't know what's their weapon skill. I think their weapon skill 3 anyway. So I guess it's 1 hit.
Artillery crew weapon skill 4.
Yeah, so 1 hit and 1 auto wound, and then their strength 3, so wounding on 5s. No, so 1 wound.
Okay, that's just 1 crew is dead.
And then it's going to be 10 attacks from the demonettes. Weapon skill 5. So hitting on.
Weapon skill 4, I believe. What did I just say? Yeah, weapon skill 4. So.
Let me check my chaos rules to make sure I'm not cheap. I've never really been in combat with demonettes before, so. Weapon skill 4, so it's going to be hitting on 4s.
4s.
That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then wounding on 4s because strength 4.
Okay, yeah.
So that's going to be 2 wounds, -1.
Okay, I do just need to check. I'm pretty sure they don't have armor. Hand weapon and light armor, so 2 are definitely dead, but I will get a save on the poison.
No.
Light armor? No. So that's the crew done. Little cannon is just going to sit on the top of the on top.
So we've managed to clear a cannon out.
1 cannon on top of a little hill.
Less effective that round, but maybe in the next turn we'll have a better chance.
Yeah.
That's the end of my turn 2.
Turn 2. So now it's dwarf turn 2. Again, come back after I've done some movement. And I suppose in this case we have got a charge to declare, which is going to be the Slayers into the Shades. So we'll do that now.
Nice.
Any response for that?
I will. Strength 3. I think that's quite tough. Will they hold a unit of Slayers? Are they frenzied?
No.
Do they have 2 attacks each?
Yes.
I will flee.
Flee.
Yeah.
Okay. Fine.
So they're going to run 6 inches.
Okay. So I'm going to charge 6 inches, but we're about 1 inch apart from each other. So you flee.
They've got a rally after that, don't they?
It'll be in your
my phase.
Start of your turn. Yeah, you'll have.
So they're going to go away from you. So you can redirect that way, or you can redirect that way, but you'll have to do a pivot to redirect that way.
So I think I'm just going to go up 6 towards the Marauders. At least it's got the Shades away, maybe for a little bit.
So you go. Oh, you're nearly in. Nearly.
So we'll go to here.
Alright.
Okay, so that's the only charge I have to do. I can't get the demonettes because I believe they are out of the flank. So it's going to be some shuffling and some hoping. Okay, we'll come back after the dwarf movement for turn 2.
Alright, so dwarf turn 2 movement phase.
Yeah, it's some shuffling. It's really hard with these because I want to be in combat, but also I don't know how to get there. And I kind of want to do it on my terms, or at least outside of your bolt throw range.
Well,
bad range. So
I think you're doing alright. I think you're boxing us out of the area we need to get into, which seems sensible.
These might be a problem.
I am behind.
Need to do something about these. I think, yeah, I don't know. I'm going to get a front and rear charge here, which is quite bad.
Possibly.
So, shuffled, I'll turn the Lord's unit round to face the Dark Riders, at least to try and protect his grudge thrower a little bit. The Organ Gun has turned to shoot them, shoot the Dark Riders to try and get rid of them. Hopefully the Shades don't rally. I think my Stone Thrower is going to have a go at that big, juicy unit. And then these 2 units are just waiting to get charged now. I'd like you to charge me.
Maybe I won't.
Yeah, but maybe you just don't. I don't think you need to. You can just be cagey. So that's the movement. We'll go on to shooting. So my grudge thrower is going to go 25 inches to this unit of Marauders.
Okay.
And the Organ Gun is going to shoot the Dark Riders.
Okay.
So we will do the Stone Thrower first. So I said 25, and we'll measure it.
Is that a cocked eye, people?
gonna do the dice trick. I think it's not. Are you happy?
Yeah, I'm happy.
Yeah.
You can do what you want with it.
So 4 inches. It was more like that. It's gonna be there. So the dot is gonna be on your chosen, anointed, or whatever. So I'm gonna say you get a lookout, sir, on this guy.
Let's give him a lookout, sir. I'm gonna roll for it. It's a 1.
So he's taking the gross roll. Okay, then there's 2 under, so 2 definites.
And
I'm gonna say there's 1, 2, 3, 4 partials.
that's not bad considering it's only half clipping. You wanna roll your partials?
4 partials. So we
Only
get
1 more.
So we've got 3 in. So it's gonna be winning on or killing on 2s. So that's 3 marauders dead, and then your anointed. Is he higher toughness or anything?
He's toughness 4?
Oh no, they wouldn't have been on 2s, would they? Because they're not under the template.
No,
They're
they're
strength 4.
strength 4, toughness 3.
I think I rolled a lot of 4s and 5s there.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, sure. Sorry, that's bad rules. So this
You can
guy,
tell us in the comments if you cheated.
did you get the dice on camera? That's the question. So he takes a wound with no armor save. Does he take any kind of ward save at all?
Nope, he doesn't have a ward save.
So
He's got 3 wounds.
D6.
So hoping for a 1 or a 2. Well, this guy's cooked.
Okay.
Oh,
So
he's
the
dead. He gets
anointed-
popped.
that.
That's a spellcaster and my best combat hero.
I'm quite pleased.
But only 4 out of the unit, so we're not taking a panic. That's not bad.
That was.
Vengeance will have to be enacted on that specific stone thrower.
Yeah. Okay, organ gun over here.
Yep.
1 dice.
4.
4. So strength 5.
Toughness 3. Is it? It's always strength 5.
Always strength 5 and -3.
Okay.
So.
So you are killing on 2s.
Yeah. Okay.
And 3 dead.
3 dead.
Do you want to pass them over?
Yeah. Any? Do you care?
They'll have to do a panic check. And they're going to pass on a 7 because they've got the sorceress in the unit.
Okay.
Pass them over here. Not bad. A much more effective shooting
That was
phase.
much better.
It may mean that we have to be even more cagey in our approach to combat now.
I'll just keep shooting you.
That's fine. I'll keep shooting you.
Right. Okay, that's dwarf turn.
Okay.
No fighting. I'd love to do some fighting. Come on, charge me.
I will think about it. Right.
So we go for your
Turn 3.
Your turn 3 movement. Any charges? So charges to declare. The marauders are going into the slayers, obviously, and then you've got your 2 spawn.
Yeah, so this spawn is going to try and move towards that unit. He's going to move a total of 10 inches, and it's enough to get him in. He's going to go in there, and then this spawn is going to move in the same direction, and he's going to go. Ooh. He's going to go.
More than 10.
So where does he go? In the back or on the side?
I think if you go this, the majority of him is in the flank, so he'll be in the.
He'll be in the flank.
Yeah.
Okay, so they both go in the flank like
Yeah.
that.
I suppose just one thing we missed. Rally the shades.
Oh, sorry.
Before
Let's
we,
do that.
before we do anything else.
I just need to check the leadership. Leadership 8. So do they rally? Yes, on a 7.
Nice.
They're back. They can't do anything this turn, though, can they?
No.
Alright, so we're gonna. So that's all of my charges. And now we're just gonna make some movement.
Okay, so we'll come back after the movement phase is finished. So that's the turn 3 Dark Elf movement phase. So what have we done, Harry?
So everything shuffled forward here. Obviously, this charged. These guys rallied, and the cav has sort of moved into a dangerous looking area in the middle, but it's quite nicely outside of any of the charge arcs of the dwarves. So they're kind of safe apart from shooting. So that's about it.
Yeah.
We're going to go into the magic phase. Severely limited now with 1 sorcerer or less. So we get 2, 2, and 2. And we don't even have our main spell, unfortunately. So straight off the back, we're going to cast Doom Bolt from the sorcerer on that unit. We'll do it on 2 dice.
And what is a Doom Bolt? Just strength 4 magic missile.
Yes. Oh no, what am I about? She's got Slaanesh magic.
Okay.
It's completely wrong.
We'll have to get you some cards so we can do this.
That would be good. I wonder if they still print the cards from the 10-year-old game that we're playing.
Well, I've got a printer and a laminator, so we should be good.
I did know what I meant. She's going to cast Blissful Throws, which is the magic missile.
Yeah.
It's 12 inches. She's going to cast it on that unit. It goes off on a 6+. So we're going to give it 2 dice. Goes off on a 10.
Okay. So how many dice are left?
I've got
6.
6 left.
6 left. And what is it? D6 strength 4.
D6 strength 6.
Strength 6.
Yeah. 12 is range.
Is this the first?
First one, number 1.
Wow. And
So-
it's on a 10.
It's on a 10, yeah.
Okay, I'll try 3 dice of this. No, you just get it.
All right. So D6 hits.
Okay.
It's going to be 5.
Okay.
Strength 6, toughness 4, wounding on 2s. She's just trying to shred this unit with magic missiles. We do get 2 1s, but 3 wounds go through and -3.
So 3 dwarves. 3 dwarfs are done.
Okay. Then we're going to 2 dice. We forgot to. We forgot the spell where these guys have to move towards the.
I didn't go after it.
Yeah, it did.
It did?
Yeah, it went off on them.
Okay.
Never mind.
It was over here, right? I had
Yeah.
to. So I was angled a little more like this, and I've turned around. Would that kind of...
I think it passes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't gone this way, and I didn't charge, which I was considering going closer.
Yeah. I think we'll let it pass.
Yeah, fine.
So then we're gonna 2 dice a chill wind on this unit. Try and stop them shooting. Needs a 4+. Goes off on a 6 in total.
So I will 2 dice that because I would like my organ gun to shoot once more. So I stop it on a 6.
Okay, so it stops.
Luckily.
And then because she's cast a spell, that Tickling Delusions has ended. So then lastly, we're going to cast the spell where the guy attacks his own unit.
Okay.
So what's in this Ironbreaker unit? Is there any Thanes or anything?
There's the BSB Thane.
Yeah.
And a Rune Priest.
Have you got any strong Thanes with?
I don't know.
Oh, and what about in this unit?
There's just a Rune Priest in this one.
Okay. We'll cast on the BSB Thane.
Yeah.
And we don't have much left, so we're going to 4 dice it. It's going to be a 9 up to cast. Goes off on a 17.
Okay, sure. You can have that.
All right. So how many hits does your BSB Thane get?
I think it's 3 attacks. It's just a regular Thane. Yep, so that's 3 attacks with the Thane. Is it with all of his equipment or just...
Yeah, with all his equipment, everything.
Okay. So 3 attacks, weapon skill 6 versus the Ironbreakers of 5. And he has got basically just +1 strength.
So his strength 5 or 6?
So he'll go up to strength 5.
Okay. So hitting on 3s, 2 hits, and wounding on 3s, 2 wounds.
2 wounds. So
-2.
-2. They've got Gromrel armor, which is a 4, and a shield, which is a 3. So back up to a 5. So 5 ups. That is a cocked 5. So 2. 2 dead.
And lastly, we have the Wonder Caradon casting on these guys.
Okay.
It's the Strength 5 magic missile.
Okay, I'll use my last 2.
Yeah. It blocks.
Just.
Okay, so that's that. We've got a shooting phase. There's no panics. These guys are going to shoot your organ gun, actually. Let's see how we get on there.
Okay.
I think it's going to be 4s to hit still.
Yeah. I will be out. I haven't moved, so I would have been out of... Do we have a penalty if shooting skirmishers for
I
that?
don't know, we just read the rules.
We did just read the rules.
Do they count as skirmishes? Do absolute recruit count as skirmishes?
Let's just
4s.
Yeah, so they don't just check the
But
rules.
you got randomised, that's the difference.
Yeah, they don't count as skirmishers, but randomised. So 4s.
Not good. Only 4. Let me down, these are. And randomising, so 5 and 6s hit the crew. 2 crew. And wounding on, that's toughness 4, aren't they?
Yep, so 4s.
So wounding on 4s. 1 wound and -2.
So 1 crew.
That's them, and the Shades can't shoot because they only just rallied. So on to our combat phase.
Yeah.
Who are we going to fight with first? I think first of all, we're going to fight with our spawns.
Okay.
Same profiles of both of them. So they're going to be D6.
Do I get to issue a challenge on your turn? Is that possible?
There's no one you could issue a challenge to.
Okay.
So that's going to be a problem.
So you just can't do your challenge then?
No, I don't think so. There's no champion, and there's no characters in that unit.
Yeah, cool.
So the spawns, 2d6 plus 1. So it's going to be a total of 11 hits.
Okay.
I'm going to have to look at the stats for these guys. Yeah, weapons skill 3, so hitting on 4s. So we got 11 hits. So it's going to be 4s and 4s basically.
Mm-hmm.
4s again. 4 wounds.
Okay.
Strength 4, so -1.
No armor, nothing on these. So 4 dead.
And then the weak chaff line of marauders is going to swing. Their weapons skill 3, so 4s. And then wounding on 5s. Oh, 1 wound.
So 1 dies. So the 4 will have been taken from this side, so 2 and 1. So I've got the champion guy in the middle and 1 friend.
Exactly.
To get you back. So they are 2 attacks each and a champion, so it's 5 attack, and I will.
I think you're 3s and probably strength 4, so it's probably 3s again.
Yeah. So Slayers have got a strength thing where they always get to equal the same toughness. Otherwise, they use their base strength. So
Do you get to choose what to attack, or you can only attack back into my marauders, can't you?
yeah, the stuff that can fight your not marauders, unfortunately. Slayers, they get the same strength as your toughness, but you're only toughness 3, right?
Yeah.
So it's 5 attacks, hitting on 3s.
Yep. And then
Wounding on 4s. So that's 2 wounds.
2 dead. They got nothing. Nothing to help them. Not even shields.
Okay, well, great. You did loads more. So it's I lose combat, but I don't care because I'm a Slayer.
So it's a stick around for the next round kind of job.
That's it.
I'll leave it at that.
That's it, right? No more combat, no nothing.
That's my turn. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So in the dwarf turn 3, charges to declare. I can't declare any charges. Yeah, I'm getting a bit stuck here. Alright, so yeah, I need to think about some movement. I can't charge anything because you keep moving. You're too quick for me. I don't really know where I need to send my forces. Yeah, it's a problem. It is a problem for me. So no charges because I can't, because you're annoying. So we'll come back after the movement. Okay, so I've done my movement. It's really interesting. Again, the Ironbreaker's considered going up, but then there's not really any good targets for the Stone Thrower. There is no minimum range, which you just looked, so I could have a go down at the Demonettes, but I don't like that. That's too close for comfort, I think. So the Lord's unit is turned around, ready to face whatever happens. Hopefully my Slayers can hold up over there for a little bit longer. And I miscalculated here. My great weapon unit could have charged if I'd have been brave enough. I was actually within 6 inches, so they've just moved up ready to face down the witches, and that's it. So it's my shooting phase. The organ gun is going to shoot into the Demonettes.
Interesting.
Are they panicable?
Nope, they're immune to psychology.
They're immune to psychology. Maybe I don't shoot the Demonettes then. The organ gun is done regardless now, I think. No, do you know what? I'm going to shoot them. I'm going to shoot the Demonettes, so...
You could wipe the unit, that's the thing.
Yeah, probably not going to do that.
They're pretty squishy.
Yeah. And the stone thrower is going to, I think, just aim for the unit of marauders. Try and see if I can
Whittle them down.
whittle them down a little bit. So I'm going to say 24 inches, 23 inches.
Okay.
Yeah. So from the stone straight across.
What's going first?
Stone thrower first.
Alright. Okay, alright. Time to measure up. 23 inches on the stone thrower towards these guys. Has Ryan fluffed again?
Fluffed again. Would you believe it? What's that about there?
Let's hope he gets a preferential scar
Straight forwards.
straight backwards. Oh, and it just lands
Just
directly.
lands.
Poof.
Let me just check. They've got a rune of accuracy, so I can re-roll the scatter die. But 2 inches. Maybe. Oh, am I going to risk it? No, I don't care. I'm not going to risk it.
Okay.
So he's got a rune of accuracy, so I can re-roll the scatter die.
But you're not using it.
I'm not using it because it might go backwards.
Yeah,
No,
I think
it
it's
might
worse for you, to be honest.
not.
Organ gun, lighting up the demonettes.
Yes. So we're going to go. It's a misfire.
It's a misfire.
That's bad.
And a 4. Doesn't sound bad. It sounds nice and in the middle of the range, which normally means you can't shoot for a turn.
4. Cannot fire this turn or next turn. Okay. It's
Okay.
going to be dead in this turn or next.
Well, maybe I don't have to worry about it. Maybe I can do some other funky stuff with all the stuff that was going to fight that organ gun.
That's it.
That's your turn. We have a combat phase. Don't forget, it's every turn.
Yes. So
Your initiative is what?
initiative 2.
Your initiative. Slayers are initiative 2, are they?
You seem so. Troll Slayer initiative 2, and the champion Giant Slayer is initiative 3.
Okay. Well, my marauders are initiative 4, so they're fighting first.
Okay.
And my spawns are initiative 2, so they're fighting at the same time.
How does it work with this spawn? Can he actually fight?
Yeah, because the way it would have worked last turn is I'd have won combat, so I could have overlapped in.
Like this?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, fine.
I didn't because I felt bad, but I should do it on this flank as well. So 4 attacks, hitting on 4s, and wounding on 5s. 1 wound.
1 dead.
And then, do you want to go with your slayers first, or do you want to go with? Shall I go with the spawns?
Would it be simultaneous?
Simultaneous, yeah.
Yeah. How many wounds have the spawn got?
3.
And they are...
Toughness 5.
Okay. So if it's simultaneous, he would be 2 attacks into the spawn.
Okay.
So 4 into the spawn. And then that, you've killed 1. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, including the champion. So...
yeah, their weapon skill 3.
Yeah, so 3s onto the spawn.
Ooh.
And then we're doing up 4s. So 1
wound.
1 wound onto the spawn.
And then all those attacks onto my poor marauders. I think their weapon skill 4, so you'll be hitting on 4s. And then wounding on 4s.
So 2.
2 more dead. And then my spawns hit back.
Yeah.
D6 plus 1 each. Oh, they're terrible this turn. They love the charge. Only 6 attacks. So they're going to be hitting on 4s. For 1. And wounding. No. Nothing.
So my tar pit unit of Slayers
Has continued to tarp it.
actually, no, there's no chance.
Yeah, I outnumber 3 ranks, flank.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I just
you
had
killed.
I
You did 3 wounds.
Hang on, I did no, not enough.
And I've got a banner, so I think I win the combat anyway.
You don't have a banner.
I do on my marauders.
Oh, I thought you didn't have banners. I thought they were just there for fluff. Cool. So that's my turn.
I think I've got banners. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. I killed 2.
Yeah, they're both units got banners. Okay, so that's end of dwarf turn 3.
Mm-hmm.
Right, on to dark elves, turn 4.
Charges to declare.
We will charge here.
Yeah. Hold.
We will charge with these into the flank.
Of this unit.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we will charge these with the demonettes just to get them off the board. And that's all the charges. All right. that's all the charges. So magic phase. We can do delectable torture, unengaged unit within 18 inches. So we'll cast it on that. BSB again. Do it on 3 dice. I've got a total of that many. So 3 dice. Needs a 9 to cast. Goes off on a 11, 14, 15.
And that's the guy hits his own unit.
Yeah, that's the guy hits his own unit.
I think we'll just let it go off. No, I don't think it did much last time. Killed 2 maybe.
Alright, so 3 attacks, right?
Yeah.
I think hitting on 3s. Wounding on 3s.
Yeah.
Nope, nothing. He does nothing.
Good.
He's gotten over it.
He realised the error of his ways.
And then the last one, she's going to cast the level 6. It's called Delicious Excruciation. It's going to make this unit unbreakable.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast it on 4 dice. Yeah. It miscasts.
It's a miscast. That's is that good?
That's bad.
Different table or normal table?
Normal table.
Normal table.
Wherever the table is. Let's get the table out. It's 2d6, isn't it?
Yeah, 2d6.
It's a 5.
It's a 5. Spellcaster cannot shoot or attack this turn and is hit automatically in close combat. Cannot cast any magic this turn or his next turn.
Okay.
Otherwise
That's a bad
unaffected. So cannot shoot or attack, automatically hit, and cannot cast next turn.
Okay, we're gonna have to clear some dwarf front lines there.
That was off your level 4.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Shooting phase. We're going to load. First of all, we're going to shoot the unit of iron breakers with the crossbows. I'm just going to check. They have they shuffled? Ooh. Are they in 24?
They have shuffled. I can't remember. I guess the way.
That's the tip, but they're just out.
Just out.
So it's going to be 12 shots hitting on 4s.
Okay. 4s and 4s.
4s and 4s.
Don't fail me.
I should get
some.
I should get 3 through here.
Yeah.
That'd be average.
That's half.
That's half. And 4s again. Oh, we got 4 through. -2.
So they're 3 up save up to a 5 up.
Wow, not bad. 2 6s at least.
2 die. 2 more die.
And then we're going to shoot the shades into the back of this unit. They're all out 12 inches, so they're going to be hitting on 5s. And wounding on 5s.
Okay, I'll take that. Hopefully.
It's not too bad. And they'll have plenty of armor saves as well. So, don't you worry about it, mate. I'm going to have to use his wound counter, but he's on 2 wounds. 5 survives. That many. 5s again. 2 wounds at no minus.
So they are heavy armor and shield, so that'll be a 4+. Get 1.
1 dead. They're shooting straight, but it's just not very impactful. That's all the shooting phase. No panics caused. And we're going to combat phase. So first combat, we'll start over here.
Cool. Yeah. So I mean, you charge, so you're going first anyway.
So we've got 3 ladies at the front. They've got 3 attacks each. Plus, we got the unit champion, which is 1 more attack. Their weapon skill 5, but they halve your weapon skill in close combat.
Okay.
So you go to weapon skill 2, I'm assuming.
This should be 4 on warriors, yeah.
So they're going to be hitting on 3s.
You'll be hitting me on 3s for sure, yeah.
Yeah, you think you'll be hitting on
weapon skill 2.
Yeah, so 3s, a couple of 2s, and they're strength 3, so wounding on 5s. I'll give it a shake. 2 wounds, no minus.
So 5 up on these. Save 1, so 1 is dead.
Alright, the horse, the guys on the mounts will go into your flank. It's going to be weapon skill 4.
So am I weapon skill 2 against these guys? Or
No, it's only in base contact, so that guy is.
Okay.
But these guys aren't. So I guess he will attack him, and then the other one will attack the other one. So one's going to be on 3s, misses. One's going to be on 4s, misses. 2 horses, both hitting on. One's actually going to be on 3s, and one's going to be on 4s. Both hit.
2 horses.
Wounding on 5s. 1 wound from a horse.
So that's a 5 up. Save.
And then the 2 attacks from the sorceress. Misses, and her horse misses. Alright, that's everything. It's super ineffective.
Right, okay.
You can just slap back now.
So, in that case, these 3, that's the Rune Priest. These 2 are going to attack into the Dark Riders. So just 2 attacks. The Rune Priest has actually just got a hand weapon. So I think he's 2 attacks. Runesmith, 2 attacks. Weapon skill 2 or 3 if we round up. So these 2 warriors into Dark Riders first. So weapon skill 4. So hitting on 4s. 1 hit. I'm wounding on maybe a 2.
2, yeah.
Definitely on that. So that.
So they got light armor mounted, but that will go straight through.
3, so that's 1 Dark Rider dead. And then we have got the unit champion and 2 friends. So champion, 2 friends. Weapon skill 2 versus your weapon skill
5. So hitting on 5s.
Hitting on 5s. Nothing. And then the Rune Priest, 2 attacks.
Hitting on 4s.
1 goes through. That's a wound.
That's dead.
So, okay.
Combat res.
Yeah.
I think we're pretty close, to be honest. So we both did a wound.
I did 2 wounds.
You did 2 wounds, sorry?
So I did 2 wounds. I had a rank and I have a banner.
Yeah, because I don't get a flank charge, do I?
The unit strength's too low now.
Yeah, it is now. Yeah. That's what I was trying to get. Keep 1 alive.
Yeah. So then there's no flank charge. So you killed 1. You've got 2 ranks.
Yeah, I've got a banner.
2 ranks.
I outnumber you.
Banner and outnumber, yes. So, where's all my dice gone? Yeah. Yeah, so I got 4. You got 5, I think. So, yeah, you killed 1. You got 2 ranks. Outnumber, banner. So, yeah, you win by 1.
And you're -1 leadership for Cult of Slaanesh.
Okay, so it'll be on the Rune Priest then. So that's an 8. Which I think is less than a Runesmith. Oh, a Runesmith is leadership 9.
But
so
you're -1, right?
-1. So yeah, so I'll be leadership. Wait a sec. So I lost by 1.
Yeah, let me just check the rules.
Okay, so we're just actually checking for Aura of Slaanesh, which might be on the devoted.
I think it would sound like a lot of rules for them. I think it's the Slaanesh units.
Okay, so in that
I think
case,
it's literally demonettes.
my 8 on the
Would have
leadership test would have passed. I did have the BSB within 12 as well, just in case.
Yeah.
So we'll just play it at that.
So that's that combat.
Yes.
Now the mount's going to go in. I guess I get 3 fighting.
If we maximise like that, yeah. 3 will be the most.
Alright, so the mounts with the auto wounds. It's going to be 2 wounds and wounding on 5s. No. And then it's going to be 6 attacks from the demonettes. They're going to be hitting on 3s and wounding on 4s. 1 wound and -1.
So 1 crew dies.
You can hit back.
I can hit back. That's a hit. And I think he's only strength 3. So no.
Alright.
No win.
So he is outnumbered by fear causing enemy, which is going to be an auto flee.
I should have took fear test on the charge actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You rolled a 6 to attack back anyway.
Yeah. So I'm going to flee, I guess, this way.
Yeah.
and it's -1 because of stubby legs. So he goes 3 inches.
I will.
You overrun, obviously.
Yeah, I'm going to overrun. I go a massive 15 inches out of the way.
So do you go the full distance?
Yeah, you do go the full distance.
Okay. So he goes 3. I think we've always played it before. Maybe not when we played, but that you basically catch him and then stop.
No, we've always done full distance.
Have we?
Yeah, we have.
There we go. Okay. The remaining fun combat to do.
Alright, so my Marauders go first. 4 attacks. Hitting on 4s. Oh no, weapon skill 2, aren't they?
Who?
So, these guys. No.
Why are they weapon skill 2?
Oh no, they're initiative 2.
Initiative 2, yeah.
Wounding on 5s. No. So nothing. And then I'll go first with my guys this time, I think. 2d6 attacks. 4, 12. That's better this turn.
What strength are they? 4?
4, yeah.
Oh, no.
So they're going to be hitting on 4s.
Slayer killers.
He's on 2 wounds, by the way, before I forget. Hitting on 4s. It's a good roll.
It's not a good roll for me.
And wounding on 4s. Go on, guys. That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. That's going to be 6 dead.
2, 4, 6. So that's the unit wiped.
But you get to attack back.
You before. So these 2 on the side gonna attack into the spawn. So 4 attacks there, and then the others. So we'll do this first. So weapon skill 4. What's your weapon skill on the
spawn?
Yeah,
3.
So okay, 4 hits, and then wounding on 4s. Oh, nothing, and I think that's a cocked 6 if we do the test. Yeah. So reroll it. It's 1 wound.
1 more.
And then 1, 2, 3, 4. So 8 attacks plus the champion. So their weapon skill 4, do you say, the Marauders?
Yeah, the Marauders are.
So the champion is weapon skill 5.
Okay.
So, and is he an extra strength as well? He's base strength 4. So he'll be wounded on 3s. So this guy is hitting on 3s, wounded on 3s. So 1. I'm wounding on a 3. So that's 1 at -1 for him. And then the other 4, 2, 4, 6, and 8. These are 4s and 4s.
Okay.
So 4. So that's 3 more.
Woof. Right, we're finally out of the tar pit. I didn't think Slayers would be a tar pit, but the spawns have done the work as usual.
Yeah.
They always turn up when you need them.
So we'll take that off after the end of the turn. And that's it for.
That's it for that combat phase.
Is that turn 4 now?
That was end of turn 4, yeah.
Okay, right. So we'll move them off after I've done this. I've got no charges to declare. Oh, actually, I do have a charge to declare. These guys are going to charge here.
Oh. We're going to make a conga line of fighting.
We're going to make a big old fight. So the Ironbreaker is going to charge over here. And that's it. And we'll come back once that's done.
Alright. Right, charges. So the Ironbreakers have charged into the rear of the 2 Dark Riders. Questionable decision by me there. Will it come back to bite me?
I didn't actually want to be in the rear. I would have preferred to charge this way, but I was mostly in the rear. So that's how it works.
He was mostly in the rear. It's his favourite place to be.
Yeah. So now that's it.
Mostly.
Lord's unit has decided to just come this way. We've got 2 turns. I don't know if there's 600 points there.
I ain't telling you.
Yeah, I think
you got to think about it.
I think there's not. The whole unit is 100 points. These are 100 points, and these are not going to be 400 points.
We've got 150 on the Shades, we've got 100 on the Marauders, and we've got 150 on the 2 spawns.
So these alone coming over here are not going to win you the game. So I need to pull this way and try and stop this from happening.
Mostly.
Yeah. So my shooting, I am going to...
Just a stone thrower left.
Just a stone thrower. I'm going to try and shoot that spawn.
That one single spawn? What's he done to offend you? He's just existing in a world full of
I don't
chaos
know.
magic.
We're going to say 24 inches because I keep saying 24 inches. And
It's been good so far.
It might eventually be right.
Broken clocks are right twice a day.
So, yeah, that's somewhere in the middle there.
Let's go. Oh, it's actually not bad.
Yeah.
It's bang there.
Okay, so we'll do a scatter.
It's a misfire.
It's a misfire. Well, don't roll a 1 like I have done before. It's a 2. He can't fire this turn. Or is he exploded? Does a dwarf?
Can a stone explode? We're going to find out.
Disabled, so...
2 turns in it.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's out of the game.
Oh, and 1 curiously. So...
Oh. A rope goes whipping around in a very Slaanesh-y theme.
Right.
Whips one of them out of their dwarven boots.
Okay, combat. I'm charging here, so we'll do that first.
I think you're gonna do fine.
Okay, so BSB is gonna go into your priest. Yeah, I'm gonna fight BSB champion and a regular dude here, and then the rune priest and I can't.
This is overkill.
Can't decide.
To the extreme.
Don't know if it's just the rune priest who goes into there. So rune priest into the dark rider, BSB, and unit champion and a guy. So the rune priest, he's just got 2 attacks. He's weapon skill 5, I think.
What happens if you win combat here?
It's good.
If you delete the unit, you overrun, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. We've not done much of this kind of
This
complex.
is super funky.
This is going to be in the rulebook for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay,
oh
so
God. I've got to drive home.
the runesmith into the dark
Stop
rider.
doing complicated things.
2 hits. Strength 4. That's a wound. Is he strength 4?
He did. Strength 4. I get a 6-up save. First save I've rolled this game, and he fails.
Dark Rider's dead. Okay.
I won't move him yet, but Dark Rider's dead.
So the BSB Thane has got a just +1 strength. So he will be strength 5. And he's weapon skill 6 versus your sorceress.
Like 4 probably.
Okay, so 3.
All hit.
And then going to be wounding on. She's toughness 3.
3.
What's she on? A horse.
She's on a horse.
So he'll be strength 5.
She's on a horse. 1 wound.
Yep.
She doesn't have a save, so she loses a wound.
She loses a wound. And then we've got the champion and another guy into her as well.
Schmacker off the horse.
The Ironbreakers, they are only 1 attack on the. Yeah, weapon skill 5, so on 3s. She might die. How many wounds you got?
She got 2. She got 1 left. That's it.
Okay. It's a wound.
Oh, she's dead.
She's dead.
What's the strength?
4 on that.
Yeah, she's dead. So they both die, and now I guess you overrun into my flank.
Yeah.
Interesting. An interesting moment in the game.
So these come out. They're dead.
But then what happens here? This is an interesting one.
Do I stay there or do I shuffle? Do you want to take a little pause and we'll have a read?
Sorry guys, I'm going to pause you here while we read book.
Half initiative as well.
Yep. So
okay, so
my attacks.
Onto this combat. Half initiative as well as weapon skill, so you're going to be hitting on
3s, wounding on 5s.
3s and 5s.
It's a strange profile for these gals. So that many hits and wounds looking for 5s. We get plenty this turn. We get 5 wounds, no minuses. I think you get 5 up.
Yeah. Oh, that's bad news.
It's 5 dead.
It's 5 dead.
So that's going to be... Oh, and my High Priestess gets an attack. She's going to hit. Wound on a 5. Nope.
Okay, right. So my attacks back then will be the champion for 2 attacks and the rune priest for 2 attacks.
Oh,
3
yeah.
attacks.
Forgot there was a rune priest.
So hitting on 5s. Nope. And the rune priest hitting on 4s. 2. And he's just hand weapon, so wounding on
1 wound.
1 wound.
1 dead. So you lost
5.
So now this is going to be important. So I've got a banner, I outnumber, I've got 2 ranks.
Banner, do you outnumber? How are we saying this happens?
Well, I think this all happens at the same time. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the thing. Like, you're counting that as happening as before this, but it all happens at the same time.
So we do this without these being involved, and then they move in.
But if they flee at the same time. You know, because you overrun at the same time as a fleeing unit. Do you know what I mean? It's all resolved in the same phase, so it gets really messy. I suppose the thing is, in my view, if these guys pursue and end up in this range where you can overrun into them, if they even flee, then you go into the side of them.
Yeah.
But we might have to do some sort of roll here to work out what's fair.
Yeah. Okay, right. So you're going to win this combat, I think. So you killed 5.
Yeah.
Already. Then you've got a banner.
Yeah.
And you outnumber.
And I've got 2 ranks.
And you got 2 ranks. So I had 2 ranks, killed 1, have a banner, and that is it. So I lose by 5.
Yeah.
So leadership 9, so I need a 4. Fail. BSB. That was 1.
Snake eyes. So they're sticking around.
So they're sticking around, which makes it a little bit easier. At least.
Yeah, that's easier, I think.
So then, at this point, these will overrun. Do I go to here, or do I then maximise?
I think it
counts as a new
maximise.
charge, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So they will go as far up to the building as they can be. There you go there. There you go there.
Okay.
Right, so that's the end of my turn. And now it's over to your turn 5.
My turn 5.
Your turn 5.
Okay, so charge to declare. We're going to declare this charge into the rear of your guys.
Yeah, okay.
So 8 inches, they're going to be well in.
Yeah.
So they're going in. We're going to keep this conga line of combat going. What a mess that is in the middle, isn't it?
Terrible. Okay, so your movement phase started rushing into the zone to start getting your
so the Slaanesh riders moved over there to get their points banked, and all these units have moved in to try and get into escape the battlefield and break through. We're now going on to the magic phase, and I'm going to cast Delicious Excruciation on this unit of witches, which is going to make them unbreakable.
Yeah. How many dice you got now?
I've got 6.
You've got 6 dice.
So I'm going to 2 dice this.
2 dice it.
4 dice it from that wizard there. So let's see what she gets. She gets 3 1s. Oh no, wait. She can't even cast spells this turn.
No, she can.
No, it was 2 turns, wasn't it?
Number 5. Oh yeah, this turn or next turn.
Yeah, sorry, I just remembered.
Okay. Is that your only spellcaster?
Yeah, everyone else is dead.
Okay, so no magic.
No magic.
The dwarves are doing dwarf stuff this game.
We will have some shooting.
Being really slow and not getting magicked.
These are... One of them's in.
Okay.
So we're going to have 1 round of shooting at 4 up. Why are we shooting them? For the sake of it. That's what we're shooting them. So hitting on 4s. And wounding on 4s. 2 wounds at -2.
So they are 6 ups. Heavy armor, shield. -2.
Yeah. They got armor piercing.
6, 5, 4. Yeah, so 2 die.
And then the other one hitting on 4s. And wounding on 4s. 2 more at -2. 2 more 6 ups. Ooh. So they lost 4. How many are in the unit?
There's 5, 10, 16. So 4 is
25%.
25%.
Exactly. Does that have to be more then?
No, passed anyway. At least you can. So.
Never mind. Oh wait, but the shades will shoot them as well. Actually, we'll count that as them already having passed. The shades are all going to be out of 12 inches.
So 5s and 5s.
5s and 5s.
5 and 5s.
It's been all right so far. The old 5s and 5s. The witch has definitely managed to do some damage with it. So Let's hope these guys can. Oh, it's many 6s.
Have I killed some of the shades?
No. They just bleed and they haven't taken any damage. Lives
You're
again.
missing a shade somewhere.
Am I?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh yeah. He's not dead. 4 wounds, no minuses.
One more.
One more. Alright, now the interesting bit.
Okay.
The combat. So
these are fighting this way, these are fighting this way. So I guess you do your marauders first if you want.
they
'cause
charged, so they would go.
These also charged, so they would go.
Yes. Okay. But I charged you who charged. How complicated is that? Let's do them at the same time then.
Well, it would be initiative, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
If we
I
both
feel like
charge.
I charged in the back of you.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I feel like these should all go first, and these guys shouldn't.
Okay, we'll do it at that. That makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like that makes sense.
So you've got
So, 4 attacks. They all hit.
good.
Wounding
Good
on
roll.
5s. Very cold. 1 wound, no minuses. So you
He's okay.
Fine. And then you guys can go into my rank of witches.
Right.
You're going to be halved weapon skill though.
Yeah. So here, I think if we didn't have trays, it would be this guy's out, the rest are in.
What? He's out? Out? In.
Okay.
He's miles off.
This guy?
Yeah. He's like, his base is like an inch away from the closest witch elf.
No, but it's corners I'm talking.
Nah. He's
Okay.
well off.
So can he just move anyway? I'll just swap places with my standard.
Can you do that during charges?
I don't know.
No.
Okay, fine. He's not fighting then. We'll do these. So this is the whole back rank fighting. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. It's funny because I'm on the wrong base size for Marauders.
Marauders are 20s.
No, yeah, Marauders are 20s.
Are you sure?
I think so.
No, I'm pretty sure Marauders are 25s.
Are they?
Marauder are on 25s.
Oh,
So they are good.
I thought I based everything wrong.
Right, so Ironbreakers, weapon skill 5 into your Marauders. So there's 3s. And then strength 4. So
1 wound,
1 wound.
1 dead.
Great. Okay. The front rank. So there's 1, 2, 3. So 3 and a champion hitting into the witches. So 5s and 3s.
2 dead.
And then the runesmith.
I'm going to keep him here.
1 hits and 1 more dead.
So 3 dead. So that whole side rank's dead.
Yeah.
So now I will attack with the front rank back into the warriors. So we get 3 ladies.
Yeah.
It'll be 1, 2, and the champion. All right. So hitting on 3s. Oh, it's terrible. And wounding on 5s. 1 wound.
Into the grey weapons.
Yeah.
So 5s. Oh, so we do lose a guy.
And my lord. No, she misses. So now your great weapon's going to attack back.
So we lost
All but 1.
So the rune priest on 4s misses, and then 2 and the champion on 5s
Ooh, 2s. Ooh, it's good.
and 3s. No, 2s.
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 3 more dead. They're getting chipped down. Okay, so we need to do some combat res. It's going to be complicated. I think we got to do this combat.
Yeah.
And then this.
Separately, I think. Yeah.
Separately. So this unit, I outnumber. No, I don't outnumber. You outnumber.
Yeah.
I'm flanked. I don't get any ranks. So we need to go. I think I'm fleeing on
So they killed 1 dwarf. They had
They had a rank, but then I don't get it counted because I'm flanked.
Also no rank, and
I got a banner and I killed one dwarf.
Banner and killed one.
That's it.
That's it.
Oh, it's tragic.
I killed 5.
You killed 6.
So I killed 6.
You outnumber. You flanked. You've got 2 ranks.
Flank.
Yeah, so I'm on Snake Eyes to stay.
So no, Snake Eyes doesn't even stay.
Leadership.
So
9.
let's just check. So that's I killed 6. I've got 2 ranks. I outnumber. I've got 2 banners. Seven, 8, 9. 2 banners. 10, 11. So I'm by 11. So you lose by 9. So you are auto flee.
Oh, so I also flee.
Yeah.
I'm going 2-6. I go 7 inches. Do you want to
I
pursue?
would pursued with the great weapon dwarfs.
Yeah.
So they're -1 to this. So they go 3 inches.
All right. All right. We also need to do a combat resolution here.
This way.
This way, I guess. So you've been rear charged, which is -2.
So 2 for rear charge. I have got 18 to your 20.
20.
So you also outnumber.
I've got a banner.
Yeah. Banner.
I've got 3 ranks.
3 ranks.
You've got 1 kill.
So
on Marauder.
one kill and 2 banners.
Yeah. So you lose by 4.
So died on leadership 6. And
They stay.
I stay. We do dwarf stuff.
They keep going. Right, so these are moving. Ooh, come back, witch. So I'm going. I think I rolled a 7, did I?
7 inches.
So it doesn't matter that much, but they're going over there. There, yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
And I go forwards 3.
That's how the whole mess of the combat resolves.
So I'm curious now. I lost the combat here. Can my characters move through units? I think I don't know the answer, but I'm sure I've heard that characters can move in units, but I don't know if you have to have won the combat to do it.
I don't know. You'd have to check the rulebook.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you want to check?
Have a quick check. That's the end of the turn anyway. So we'll come back now. Your turn 6.
Turn 6.
So,
All right. I think my turn 6 is going to be pretty simple. I've got to work out if I can even win this game.
Well, yeah. Maybe we can figure it out from that anyway.
And then maybe we don't even need a turn 6.
Yeah. Okay, so we're coming now. I think it would have been dwarf turn 5, right? Because you just charged me.
Yeah.
So it would be my turn 5, and then you'd have turn 6 to resolve it. We've just done some maths, and you've got 150 points here, 150 on the spawn and the shades, and another 110. So I think the most you can get through is 560 points.
Yeah, basically, this combat will not result in any of my unit getting into this combat zone. Even if I win or lose, that doesn't matter. And I only have 1 turn to rally this unit and try and get into the deployment zone, which is impossible. So basically, I lose by a measly
106 points.
Yeah, pretty much.
106.6 points.
So if I'd done something differently with my cav, I played a bit more conservatively with my units,
I guess
I could have done it. And yeah, if my Drukhari had survived the rock lobber, I think it would have been a different round of combat. So a few things just ended up going the dwarves' way, and I think it's probably a Pyrrhic dwarf victory.
Yeah.
As
I almost feel a bit like I shouldn't be winning. I feel like the dwarves are just going to keep running backwards and forwards, getting shot by bolt throwers, and eventually there's no dwarves left anyway.
I think it would have wound out that way.
Yeah.
But in the rules of the deployment, that's the end of the game. So our first win for the dwarves.
Yeah, I think no, second win. I think.
So they're undefeated.
Undefeated dwarves, even though I think they're a little bit bad.
Yeah, they're not doing too badly. I think next time we'll have to have them as the attackers and see if they're fair as well.
Yeah. Okay.
Good game.
Good game, sir.
Okay.
Well done.